fucking bad thing. It's not.
No, it's not.
And then
Cause
they take out an RPG on you, right?
Fuck.
And then they screenshot you using it. But they use it first and then they message you, oh, you're 99er.
I lagged out the session too.
This only happened a week ago. A guy who isn't an MC, probably most likely was in the past. He took out an RPG, shot me. I did it back to him. Clearly, you've been in the MC community or you know about it. How does that make me a 99er though? You used it against me. But I have proof of you shooting it at me first, and then the guy tries exposing me.
There are fucking guys. There are guys that do that shit. There's some motherfucking. There are people that. Because these are the fine example. These are the scumbags. Like, because I would not consider a guy that jumps on GTA, happens to go in a 3M session. He plays it casually, right? He's using his minigun, using an RPG. I wouldn't go, oh, that guy's scummy. I'll go, that guy's just playing the fucking game. He doesn't know anything about the MC stuff. He's just playing the game. But these are these guys that know what they're doing. They switch to FAA, they get into a 3M session, and they want to take advantage of 1% bikers.
I ain't even gonna hide it.
Thinking that
an example, and I had to just get this off my chest. I don't know about you lot, but a big example of a crew who does shit like that, White Wolf League.
I didn't know that was an MC.
RPG, I'll shoot him back with one. He's like, oh, 99%, oh, we hunt down MCs. What the fuck?
Exactly.
The MC community as a whole must have done something too.
I've had a guy fly up on me in a fucking helicopter, right? A helicopter rocket. So I shot him down, and he texted me exposed. It's kind of stuff like they think they can take advantage of that stuff.
Exactly. They really can't.
They think they can take fucking advantage of this stuff, and they get so surprised when somebody fights back. What the fuck do you expect? You want to fight a retaliation club? I don't even like that term. A club that'll fucking fight back to you, then you're gonna get fucking fucked up. Not by strike him saying gonna use the 99 stuff will fuck you up with the ARs, but if you jump in a flying armored vehicle or something, you're gonna get blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even take out a homing launcher when I see a jet.
Because I feel like a lot of people.
I'll just sticky bomb them if I can. That's what
the fuck?
I'll try
My
and
shit
keep
tripping.
it as 1% as I can.
Yeah. A lot of people have made up shit as far as 1%. Like that shit started off as being fucking fair gameplay. Like it was never supposed to be just ARs only. It's fair gameplay. What the person uses against you, you use against them. Yes, your initial fucking attack should be ARs only. Pistols, pump shotguns, whatever. And that's what you were supposed to use until someone did otherwise to you, and then you hit them with the same shit they hit you with. That's what it was when it first started out, and then people want to change it. Oh, that's 0%. That's this and that and blase blah. Oh, you can't shoot a tank with an AR. Boy, you stupid. That's dumb. That's not.
It's competitive and realistic.
When you see a tank in real life, right? When you see a tank in real life, what are you supposed to do? Run up to a fucking AR, right? The fuck? The hell are you thinking?
I mean, it comes to the thing of scummy, and it reads, T, can you back away from the fucking mic, bro? God damn.
Hey, man. Hey.
Like, Jesus Christ.
What about Katie and John? What do you two think about this? Because you two are a bit quiet. What do you actually think? Like, if someone comes up to you with an RPG and shoots you, what are you going to do back?
I'm gonna full motherfucking try hard, because the bitch uses an AR. I mean, not an AR. I mean, if I'm shooting them with an AR and they come at me with an RPG, I'm gonna just spam rockets at them until they leave.
What? Try hard comes up to you.
With a freaking if they come up to me with an RPG while I'm shooting them with an AR, because I'm winning or because I'm losing, either way, and they still shoot me with an RPG, I'm going to make it leave.
T, back away from the mic, bro.
Again?
Alright, then say obviously, because I ain't even gonna tell you know what the rules are. Say to take out an AR next. Like I do. I'm just gonna use an AR.
If they take out another AR, then yeah, I'm gonna shoot you with an AR.
You match them with a weapon. That's what you guys tend to do, which is, again, which I would consider 1%. You tend to match them weaponry. But there's a lot of clubs and there's a lot of shitty stuff when it comes to combat. Yeah, what's up?
Send me an invite.
Right. It comes to, I think you're invited. Oh, to Clubhouse, right? But yeah, there's a lot of stuff when it comes to combat as well. It's not just 1% and fucking 99ing this stuff about snacking, all that kind of stuff, body armor, that kind of shit. Now, I would consider this kind of stuff, these lines, right? Snacking, I would consider very scummy, but I would not call somebody a 99er for snacking. I would say it's a very, very shitty, scummy move. But I would not say it's
weak. It's weak.
I would say it's really fucked up. I call him the giant, most fucking faggiest person in the fagging world for snacking.
What about when
I would not
someone
call them a 99er.
What about when someone comes up to you? Now, Data, you're gonna get triggered because I don't know if this has happened to you, but it's happened to me.
I don't get triggered.
I ran up to a guy in an MC, right? With a knife when he had an AR and I killed him. Messages me saying, "Exposed, you're a pussy." I used a knife and you have a gun in your hand. That clearly you're the shit one here because if I'm running up to you with a knife,
retarded.
your aim is that
That's
shit,
retarded.
And you can't get a fucking headshot just because you're shit aim. Then
I'm gonna tell you the mindset behind that though, because these people look at it like, oh, you know, because a knife basically has auto aim. You swing, you get close enough to a motherfucker and you finna glide straight into their ass. But you have to do so much work to get to them with that knife. There's nothing fucking scummy about it. Nothing scummy about it. Nothing scummy about it. There's no reason why you can't shoot a man with a knife. No reason.
Exactly. But no, I'm not gonna lie here. But it's only weak when you use a knife if you go off the radar at the same time. That's when
that's weak as fuck. Off the radar is, to me, that shit's scummy as hell. Like that shit is about as close as you can get to 99. No, that's just 99. Fuck that. That's 99.
The only scummy tactic that
it is 99.
Now, see, I see. Now that's the difference. See, I would never do that, and I'm pretty sure we have things against that. So
no, we do. No passive mode, no off the radar.
Yeah, no passive mode. Yeah, which I would consider passive mode 99 for one. Passive mode definitely is 99 because it's unrealistic.
Like, there's no way you could fucking be in a fight and then...
The only reason I would consider not off the radar.
You know what? Because it's realistic. Because it's realistic. You're not gonna see nobody on the map.
I would say it's scummy to do that because you're taking away the advantage of the game, right?
It's also unfair.
But it's unfair. Now, the only thing that I would, and I've been convinced about this recently, BST I would say is 99. Now, I didn't used to think that. I think it was very scummy.
Especially if you're using BST.
Because, again, I look at the realism versus the game and I go, you know, the BST just increases the fucking damage, which is ridiculous. That's 99.
And
if you intentionally go in and picking up BST, that's 99. You know, that's bullshit.
But wouldn't it be that mindset, wouldn't it be the same thing with body armor? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're putting on body armor because you can repeatedly put on body armor. I've watched people do it before. You know, they get into a gunfight, they go in the corner, they throw on body armor, come back.
I do use body armor, but this is the way I use body armor. I use body armor when I'm not in a same if I'm in a session by myself, chilling out with a bunch of people. I've got a body armor for my first initial set. If I get shot and that body armor gets taken off, and if I get shot, I will not put that body armor back on. I will not use body armor back on until I'm in a completely different session in a passive environment. I will not use body armor again in the same combat situation, but I will use body armor if I'm not in a combat situation. Say because it stops people from coming up and just randomly shooting you one time and you're dead. And that's the way I use it. I put on body armor. If I get shot, body armor, he's gone. Now I can actually fight this person.
Yeah.
I will not use body armor again after that point in that session. That's where I use body armor. I think a lot of people, your body armor gets a bad rap for a lot of people.
Yeah. What do you think, John? With like the whole, what's your opinion when it comes to like 99er, off the radar, people using RPGs against you person using it, like everything we've been talking about? What's your opinion? You've been a bit
pussies, but if someone blows me up, I'll give them 2 chances. I'll go at them twice with an AR to do it again, and then I'll text them, okay then, and then I'll blow them up.
I mean, that seems pretty fair enough to them. I mean, you're even giving them a chance. Look, I'm gonna continue with an AR, and most of the time I do that myself. Like, if they see, if they can clearly see you're still using a fucking AR, and they're, you know, using RPG, and they start, you know, recording and staying all exposed. I don't know, man. Because you always get that one guy who's just gonna keep killing you with an RPG until you shoot him back with one, and then he's gonna say exposed. But these times the guy killed you, and exactly, and these times the person who's killing you with an RPG killed you 10 times before you even used one back at him. And I'm not even gonna lie,
that's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Yeah, thank you. Just that is exactly what I was about to say. That's just fucked. In all honesty,
If a motherfucker is 99 in you and you 99 his ass back, I do not see you as not 1% for that.
No, absolutely
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
We just talked about that, and then we talked about how that is definitely 1%, and that's the way it was how it had always been. And we get these clubs popping up now. These clubs saying, "Oh, back in the day, we only used to use assault rifles." That's it. That's not true. It's not true. You know, a lot of people were there, and a lot of people remember how it was. Maybe your club did. Maybe the club that you're in did. I'm not calling you a blatant liar, but not everybody did that.
I'm calling you a fucking liar. If you say that, you a whole fucking lie. I'm sorry, you a fucking liar. A retarded ass liar. You a stupid ass lie. Dumbass liar.
Say that, oh, I'm playing OG 1%, because to be honest, all that shit, that's new 1%. That's brand new 1%. That's
this is where
with your dumb ass.
This is where I'm gonna change up the subject a bit, which me and John disagree on a lot. The 1-2 step. I have no fucking shut up, John. I have no fucking problem when someone uses the 1-2 step, because apparently Mr. John Giswold here says to me that every time you use the 1-2 step, I'm shooting your goddamn head. You deflect bullets. No, you don't deflect bullets. You just have trash internet. Sorry to say, but you have trash internet.
What's the 1-2 step? What the fuck is that?
Is that the glitch roll?
Basically, you take 2 steps to the left and 1 step to the right, or 2 steps to the left and 1 step to the right. Apparently, that deflects bullets.
It does.
I've never
heard of that. I guess I don't care enough. Like, don't even know. Never even fucking. I didn't even know it was a thing.
No, we're staying inside.
Yeah, we could practice that another time. I'm just gonna take y'all word for it. I don't like that's that what.
Well, I just wanted to bring that up because that's a lot of things some MCs do, and me personally, every time I shoot them in the head, they die. But this guy always tells me that I don't die.
Is deflecting bullets 1990? Now I would say, if you put rebreathers on, I think anything that deflects bullets would be 1990. I think that is true because
rebreathers don't deflect bullets though. They don't eat bullets anymore. Rebreathers don't. It's not very MC like to wear a rebreather, but it's not. It don't eat bullets, so I'm not gonna.
The thing is, with rebreather,
you cannot test. Hey, thanks, Pivot. I appreciate it. You cannot test a rebreather by just putting a pistol shot to somebody's mouth. What you have to get a fucking assault rifle fight, and what happens is a little assault rifle bullet could touch the mouth, right?
Yes.
And it eats a little bullet. And that bullet could have killed that person.
And there was a time where me and John were doing that in the lobby before we even ran Mongrel. Katie was there, and Katie, we were arguing for about a fucking hour straight. I had recordings. John, you're deflecting bullets. We were there until like 3 p.m. 5 o'clock in the morning because we were up late, and I was like, I ain't having it, John. It deflects fucking bullets, all right? Yeah,
I would say anything that does deflect bullets is 99 because again, we can't see
I wasn't in the crew at this time.
Yeah, he wasn't at the crew at that time, so don't like take things the wrong way or we kill each other. If anything, we're probably joking around in a private lobby. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that. If you're fucking around, you're fucking around.
We do that in public lobbies. We fucking people up sometimes. You know, when you're having a laugh with your boys, as long as you know when enough's enough, then it's all good.
Yeah, but me personally, alright, like you said, standing there and, you know, putting a gun straight in your fucking mouth, obviously you're gonna fucking die. You need to be in a gunfight.
Yeah.
And I don't know what some people say, but a lot of people start getting shit like, oh, it depends where you're from in real life and your internet connection. That's when they deflect. But
yes, I heard that.
I don't know who told me that, but I was so fucking confused when I heard it. I was like, what?
Doesn't make any sense. It just
depends where you're from. Oh, just because you're from Korea, you deflect bullets. What?
No, I don't know.
It really kind of depends on your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it depends on your Wi-Fi. If you're glitching all over the place, then fair enough.
But the thing is, you could be laggy, and then on your screen that person could be laggy, so you can't really say, oh, that person's intentionally being laggy just to get kills, because to them, it's probably the same on their end, but they can't get no fucking shots off either.
Yeah.
There is other instances where the person, you know, you're obviously not lagging and they are, which is, you know, definitely an issue.
Yeah.
Which I'm also hesitant nowadays to call people DNS or to say lag switch, because there's so much of it. Like there's people in the fucking Strike MC that I have to tell them, they'll go, oh, this guy shot me, he's FAA, and I go, no, you just fucking trash.
Yeah, like,
you know, and it's just like it's just That's what you have to tell you. You have to tell
Like my boy.
That.
Like Flacco throw that shit around every time he fights somebody. They be like, bro,
yeah.
no,
Flacco,
bro,
no. Fucking tail gunner.
What about
he'll jump into a fight, get shot in the head, and go, oh, the motherfucker's FAA. No, no, he's not.
Why don't we talk people who complain, and this is something I spoke about with Day, and me and Day agree on this. All right, you're on your bike, you're killing someone. Oh, you're a pussy because you're killing me on the bike.
No, we talked about that before, but that's awful.
This is Striker MC. We literally invented Striker the fucking motorcycle stampede. Like we invented it. We invented it. No MC fucking does that but us. No MC fucking all gets on a bike and start killing people. That's us. But we started that. Fuck that. I will claim that. We started that. We started it.
I've done that to a lot of MCs, right? And at the end of the day, where does your patch say? MC or SC? Are you a shooting club or are you a motorcycle club?
We had
it clearly says motorcycle, so you're gonna be on your bike most of the fucking time.
People who make the argument are ridiculous.
We also play on Grand Theft Auto, you know.
The arguments they make just don't make sense. It never does.
I don't know what to compare it to. Like, there's nothing more stupid than what.
It's like
I don't know. In my opinion, a lot of shit comes.
It's like going to the basketball court, right? You start a fight at the basketball court, and the guy is playing with the basketball, the guy you starting to fight with, and he throws the basketball at you, and then starts swinging at you. And you like, oh, motherfucker, you a pussy because you just threw the basketball at me. I'm a basketball player, bitch. I was holding the basketball. Like, I'm going, you know what I'm saying?
It's like your chef's in his kitchen, right, cutting up some fish, and you run up behind him and start fucking beating his ass. He's gonna slice you the fuck up.
With that knife, like you're
gonna be like, oh, you're a fucking bitch, you cutting me, fuck out of here.
No, motherfucker, he had the knife in his hand when you came up on him. I was a biker when you ran up on me, so I'm finna be on my bike, bro. Would you, like, if you didn't want to get, like, you're not gonna run up to a jet crew and start shooting them and not expect them to get in their jets. Oh, don't get in your jets.
We've seen a group of fucking 5 jet guys. You might have seen this. They're pretty cool. They fucking drive around like 5 jets all together simultaneously. Just go. No, I'm not fucking with those guys. Just like, I'm not gonna call them a bitch for fucking shooting at me, and I will not consider 99ers for doing that. That again is I'm in a jet crew.
I mean they are 99ers. They're 99% of GTA.
But they're 99% considered to us. I would not go, oh, these guys are scumbags. These guys are bad because they literally said, I'm in a fucking jet crew. I'm gonna blow you up in a jet. Okay, you're in a jet crew. I expect you to use your jet.
It's fair enough if you come up to me messaging me saying, look bro, I know like you're in the MC and everything, but can you fight on foot? Let's keep like some honor here. Then in my opinion, I'd more than happy get off my bike. But if you're gonna call me a fucking pussy and a 99er and shit because I'm on my bike and you're gonna take an RPG out first, I know for a fact if someone's in a car, unless you're in a bulletproof car, I know for a fact if you're on a bike or in a car that is not bulletproof, I could aim that AR and I could definitely get a shot on you. There is no way you could tell me a fucking baby could do it. It's easy. Move your right stick to the fucking head.
Here's an interesting part to the whole 99 thing. Would you consider, there are clubs that do this, would you consider being booted offline than 99ing? I think I would.
I would.
I don't. Yeah.
And this definitely 99. To me, it's 99 because you cannot think about it like this. In real life, you can't snap your fingers and make a motherfucker leave the earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it violates all the stuff that like fair play. It violates that. It violates the realism. It violates the like everything that kind of 1% is. So I think I would really consider that as 99, even though it's an out of game action.
Yeah.
I think it would be 99 action.
Because the results happen in game. I mean, you taking their Wi-Fi off, they can't be on the game no more. You just booted them from your lobby. They gone forever.
I just look at you. I would just.
But then again, you can make the same argument about kicking people from the lobby. You know, you doing some mission work. You see a 99er come in and you kick his ass from the lobby. That's not realistic.
I mean, imagine, you know what I'm saying? You enjoying yourself. You're whooping someone's ass and everything, and they message you. That's it. You're getting booted offline. All right. You know what? I'll be thinking to myself, you're an asshole because you can't take an L. Therefore, you're going to try and pleasure yourself by booting me offline. The fuck? Like, you're only fucking... It ain't my fault you're shit at the game. You don't have to boot me offline. Like, if anything, let Rockstar do all that work. If anything. You feel me?
I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, if you're going to... I'm not going to lie.
In a past episode.
If it gets
about how scummy it is. Yeah.
Yeah, if it gets to the point where I have someone in my crew who could boot someone offline, right, and they threaten to boot me offline, then it's basically alright. I'm gonna compare it to like I don't know, say someone's about to kill you, and you know you're fighting for your life. It's kind of like that. I'm gonna make sure you get booted offline before I get booted offline, because I don't want to be booted offline. Who does? But if you're gonna threaten me about it and be a bitch, then I'm gonna basically make you taste your own medicine, type shit. That's the only time I'd get someone to ever do it, because obviously I can't do it. But personally, I think that's a pussy move. Or even fuck it, just block the person. Don't ever talk to them again. There's no way they could. Who's really got the time? And if they do, then they're just fucked in the head to make a whole nother account, find your name, boot you offline. Oh wait, you blocked them on that account. I can't boot you now. Make another. They're not gonna be sitting on their asses all day. Making another account. They're making
people
another
that do
account.
that kind of shit, they probably will.
That's the thing. I feel like with the whole booting thing, I feel like those people are bitches because they want something from it. They're searching for some type of power over you. And they're using their internet to do it. Their power over the fucking internet to do it. It's bitch made. And I'm a knock on wood right now, because I've never been booted offline. No one's ever fucked with my internet, and it's usually because they'll make the threat, and I'll be like, okay, dude, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. I'll be online in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, a week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually I'm gonna get back on the internet. You just a bitch. You mad? Like the fuck I'm gonna be mad about it for
20 minutes. You'll still go and be a bitch.
I'm gonna be straight. I'll be waiting in that fucking party for you to boot me offline, because at the end of the day, I'm on personal hotspot. I ain't got no Wi-Fi. You can't boot anybody.
I like testing these guys a lot as well. Like these guys are texting me like, oh, so go buy to your internet. And I'll. It's fun when you make fun of them. They don't do anything. If you're like,
oh my god, no, Creed, what did you say?
People actually bullshit about it. He said, oh, I'm gonna get your IP, and I was like, I'm an IP in your mouth.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. I was fucking dying.
IP to someone before. I sat in a party. Say it. He's like, "What's your Wi-Fi network and shit?" And I took a picture of it. I sent it to him on Instagram. Yeah, personal hotspot.
We've actually been on the other side of that. We've had a guy that was in our party. This was recently. Like a guy was in our party. He was friends with someone we were friends with. So he's in the party, and he's like, "Send me a screenshot of the lobby." And we were like, what? Oh, yeah. He's like, send me a screenshot of the players in the lobby. We're like, why the fuck would we do that? Because obviously he was trying to boot people offline so he could get in. And we're like, no, we're not doing that. And he was like, we said no. We was like, why do you want to do that? You trying to boot people offline? He's like, yeah, why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? We don't know them. Who gives a fuck? I'm like, dude, these are other people trying to play the game, trying to have fun, and you're going to boot them offline just because you want to get in the lobby? That's fucking, it's sick. It's sick. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And then he started trying to pull our IPs. He's like, oh, you live here and you live here. I was like, motherfucker, I live here, so don't even go to me. Like, don't even waste your time. Yeah, we start giving them our addresses. Like, motherfucker, what else you want to know, bitch? Like, the fuck? Motherfucker is stupid on this game, man.
Saying addresses. It's about time I bring something up. And this was actually not so long ago. And I'm basically going to reenact this, right? In a way. How did it start again? He turned around to me saying, give me your fucking address, because I'm gonna come and find where you are and I'm gonna slice your fucking throat open. Let's stop talking about the assholes who get real life involved, saying I'm gonna rape your kids, I'm gonna kill them, I'm gonna kill your family, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna cut you off.
We've talked extensively on the show about these guys loads before, and we said before, like, people who are go to that level, fucked in the head. Anyone who wants to bring real life stuff into it, people on the game. Basically, if you're on the game and you're here, and any in-game shit you do, I'm gonna make fun of you. Yeah, free game. I'm not going to your real life. I won't go after your family. I won't do that. I'll talk shit on you. I'll talk shit on you in the game. I'll talk shit about how your character looks, how you fucking play, how scummy you are.
I ain't gonna turn around saying I'm gonna find you in real life and I'm gonna stab you.
No,
fuck no.
I mean, at that point, no, it's just fucked up. I mean, there's one thing before we get too far into this. There's one thing I wanted to quickly get an opinion on by everyone. And there's something big about, actually quite a little bit specific to your guys' club, is the whole rebrand of club name. You know, you guys used to be Retribution MC, right? Yeah. And then you changed over to Mongrel.
The reason behind that was at the time I was going for a lot of shit, and you know, I ran Retribution for a really long time, and you know, there was a lot of process in getting your patch, which I couldn't really care about. If you couldn't get your patch, you know, over. It just got to the point where we started feeling like the reason. It's not just like, oh, we just wanted a new style, we wanted a new name. It wasn't really that. It was a lot more behind it. I had exams at the time. I didn't have too much time to like do things Retribution way. So we wanted to change things up, change the club and everything, and like try and do things differently in a way.
Have a fresh start. A fresh start.
Yeah, but basically have a fresh start, because you can't really keep saying I'm gonna shut down Retribution or I'm gonna shut down Striker. Oh, welcome me back as a fresh start, because it isn't really a fresh start, ain't it? It's the same patch, it's the same name. You're just basically closing the club.
I've been in clubs that done it before. Kept the same guys, kept the same people, but wanted a fresh start and moved everything around.
I really want to say a club, and there's nothing to really hide in there. I've got much love for this guy, right? But this guy has shut down Covenant MC, brought it back, closed it, shut it down, opened it. Like, this guy has shut down and reopened his club more time than I've ever had pussy. More time than I've even ate fucking hot meals in real life. The amount of times I've seen this club fucking shut down and reopen is unbelievable.
I'm not trying to talk shit, but I believe the first statement that you just said wasn't very many times anyway, so I'm just gonna throw it.
I bet you beg your wife. Oh, let me suck it to it now, fucking
motherfucker. I ain't. No, I don't. I don't beg. I'd be like, you trying to have sex? No. Okay, bye.
Let's not talk about daily sex life. I'm a very big believer in, if your club shut down, it's dead. And it's good to you guys that you shut down Retribution and you're not trying to bring it back. You didn't bring it back. You didn't try and parade its dead corpse around and be like that. So I mean, if your club doesn't bring it back, it's disrespectful to the club, and especially if you respect the past club that you were in. It's disrespectful to bring that back. You let it die, let it rest. It had its memory, it had its fun.
I'm gonna say this, because a lot of people can. Obviously, you're not in these MCs. You know what I'm saying? You're not a part of them, so you don't. Sometimes you perceive things, and they might not necessarily be true. Obviously, you know, here you have MCs that came over from PS3. They might have changed their patch. You're thinking, oh, this club's starting over. They had disbanded and they starting over. No, that might not be the case. But when you have an MC that clearly disbanded, clearly said, we done with this, and you know, I could provide examples, but I'm not. You have MCs that clearly said this, and they clearly disbanded, and they clearly threw they But anyway, they clearly disbanded. They clearly openly said, this is what we're doing. We're done. We don't want to do this anymore. Whether they said it was a joke or whatever the fuck they wanted to say, which was stupid. But you know, they chose to do that, and they chose to throw their club away. For you to bring that back and not try to remodel it or try to act like it's something else or try to recruit different people and not just bring back the same guys, it's silly. It's stupid. You're asking to fail again. You are. You really are.
It's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, right? That's the definition of insanity. You cannot do it. It's always going to end up in the same way. You know, I know guys in Aztecs and, you know, all that kind of, you know, those guys, the same group of people. They go from Reaper Lords to Reaper's Reach to Aztecs. Same 30 kind of guys that go around together. And I know friends in there, but I will say to them, listen, you are coming back, you'll bring the same guys into your MC, and you're shutting down again. It's never gonna change.
And I've watched so many clubs. I've watched so many clubs do that. And I'll talk about a club that's on better standing. Fucking War Chiefs. War Chiefs did it. War Chiefs has disbanded so many times and came back.
Yeah.
They just keep doing it. And it's like, what are you doing? Why do you keep doing this? Obviously, you either need to join someone else's MC, make a new MC, and recruit fresh blood, or you need to stop doing this altogether, because it's not productive. It's insanity. Like Creed said, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You're not gonna get them.
Just let it die. I have too much respect. I would have too much respect for a club that I was in part of to try and bring that back and try and go, okay, this is that, because it's not like that. It's disrespectful to you, and especially if you like that club. I've been in clubs and I go, that is a shitty trash club, but I have respect that I was in that club. I go, okay, I was in that club.
Guys,
I learned
quickly,
something
I just
from
want
that
to
club.
say, John's hopping off now. I just want to say, you know, just want to let you know he's about to leave. So,
okay.
John, if you have,
he wasn't talking much anyway. He wasn't talking much anyway. All right, later.
It's nice talking to you guys. Having this conversation was good.
Semi-talking. You were.
Yeah. I mean, at least he heard everyone's opinion. You know, something to think about.
Yeah.
He wanted to come, wanted to bring him along. I wanted to also quickly bring up. I can't even fucking remember. Shit, what was it?
What time we on, Creed?
We got about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I think it was about shit. Let me think. Can you goddamn remember?
But
Go on,
definitely, yeah. Just and again, like I said, I've learned things from these clubs that I was in. And I respect these clubs.
I remember now.
What's up, T?
I remember now.
What was the thing you were saying?
This is what I wanted to say. David could back me on this. There's only one time I shut down my club. That was because I was going through shit in real life, and you know I didn't really have time to run a club, and I didn't really have anybody to. I was a bit fucked at the time. I just shut down the club fully. I don't know what I was thinking, but other than that, whether I was even on my own and there was a big club argument, whether I was on my own or there were 2 people or there were 3 people, I wouldn't shut down my club. I'll just find a way just to get new members. People would say, "Oh, your club is shut down." No, it ain't. I'm still in it. I'm still doing my thing. I've still got like 2 more people left. All I have to do is re-recruit. That's all it takes.
Yeah, and that's what
are you gonna do about it?
I will not say a club shut down if they have a one-man club. Striker MC.
We were one-man club for a long time.
Exactly.
For years.
I was
Striker
there.
MC was a one-man club.
Striker
ran this shit by himself, being a fucking asshole for 3 years.
Actually, I think majority of the time Taco ran it by himself. So
well, actually, Striker was only an outcast for I would say about 9 months.
That's a long time.
I don't think.
That's not even a year to think of it, bro. I mean, me and you've been in Striker for over a year already.
Yeah.
I don't even think you lot are gonna believe me, but about 3 or 4 years ago, I was a hanger-on for Strikers for like a day until sign up.
Believe you, we
remember that. Yeah, we've been through a lot of people, man. We have we kick a lot of hang-arounds. Like not even kick. Some of them just leave.
No, I never.
Because we're really strict. We're not. Not a soft club.
I can't even remember. I already explained to your president sign up, and I didn't really have time, to be in the club. At the time, I was like, yeah,
we're not the type to let people come back and try again either. Like we're just not the type. Like I see a lot of clubs that recycle guys. Like guys leave and then they come back. Oh, I want to join again. You try that with Striker MC. We're just like, nah, I'm good. Like
why this guy get kicked out? Was he doing this? And it very much depends. We've accepted hang-rounds back in the past, but it's never been like.
Never know full patch members though. If you make full patch and leave, you gone. You probably gone. Like you ain't coming back.
It's
only one thing who made it in Scarlet.
Scarlet was a hang-around though. Scarlet got kicked out a couple times in the hang-around for decisions that the club deemed were too harsh at the time. Scarlet never 99. Scarlet never did any of this stuff. Scarlet did stuff that we thought was a bit shady, so we kicked him out a bit hesitant in advance. And one of our members at the time was doing some kind of weird shit and did that. So we have had hang-arounds come back, but it's been under no circumstances of this guy directly broke the rules and given him a second chance. It's more been like, well, we can give this guy a chance because we were kind of hard the first time.
On the other subject that we were talking about clubs rebranding and coming back in the MC community. I kind of want to talk about clubs that rebrand and then change directions. Clubs that leave the MC community but they remain together and then they make a fucking crime family or whatever it may be, and then they hop back and forth between the MC community and that. Or they have 2 separate things like, we got this 1% charter but we got this KOS squad that's 99. Or what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's so fucking stupid. You could either
be 99 or you could either be 1%. That's how I look at it.
And you can either be an MC or you can either be the shooting club. Like pick one. If you got a KOS squad, why the fuck are you an MC? Why?
Your account is not you. Your account is not 1% on the 99. You as a person are 1%er or 99 in GTA. Not your account. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like as like I said before. When we recruit you, we don't recruit your account. We recruit you as a person. If T's account got banned permanently, we wouldn't go, oh, T's gone forever. We go, T, get a new account. Because it's a fucking, he's the same dude. And these people are going, oh, it's not 99 because I jumped on a different account. I came back and blew up this guy. What the fuck wrong with you? You fucking retarded?
Like these people go on and they fucking I'm not on my club account so I can 99. Like you got people that are like they're zombie on one account and they're VX zombie on the other one. They're 99 and on VX zombie, but they're 1% on zombie. Motherfucker, you're 99. You can't do that. You're still you.
Absolutely.
There is a lot of people that also do this. Let me make an assassination video on someone. No, listen, guys, just listen. Let me make an assassination video on this guy. Oh, I killed you. Now you need to delete your account. Oh fuck, I died. Now go create a whole new account because my character just died, and there's a video uploaded on YouTube. Oh, basically I'm dead. Let me just create a custom gravestone.
That's the mafia. That was the old mafia.
I went past MCs that do that.
That's crazy.
Carlos did that shit. Remember, fucking Red Menace fucking slaughtered Carlos. And then he he didn't come back. He's doing that for a video. That's just for a video. It's like past. It's flashback into the past. So he remade. He's using the character to make a video.
And also, here's something else. Like I've already explained this today. You know, at the minute, I'm thinking differently about Roadblockers MC. Now, a guy who basically talks shit on the club, left the club, joined back, sent pictures of people in the club. Literally, just for being in TDMs with them a couple of times, the president pops up and says, "Hey, you don't need to go through the prospecting stage. How about you come back as a full patch?" What's your opinion on people? What is your opinion? No, what is your opinion on people who just because on who you are? Oh, just because you're the president, or just because you're this person, you're very special and you're a good shooter, let me just give you a full patch. You don't even need to prospect. What's your opinion? What's your opinion?
Let me tell you, no one should ever get a full patch in your club unless it was the beginning of that club and you walked in together and you said, let's make this club and fucking we'll do it together. And the people in that party in that time contributing to that idea should have the full patch. If it's a day fucking later, they should be prospecting. If it's an hour fucking later, they should be prospecting.
I don't give a shit if you're fucking patching over from a club that y'all been friends with forever. I don't give a fuck if the guy in real life and you all trust him. He needs to earn the patch. He needs to go through the same work as everybody else.
What's the point of having it if you didn't earn it?
Exactly.
And another thing. Look, we got Katie here, and obviously there's a lot of clubs, and no disrespect to the women, but at the same time, everybody's got to be treated equally. Some clubs, they don't even prospect women just because they're women. Yeah, and being a property. That's another thing.
About that. Why do MCs? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about other?
Yeah, I want Katie. Let Katie do the talking here.
Yeah, we had a whole last episode on Lady Devils, which we taught very extensively about women in the MC community and all that kind of stuff.
I think that's badass.
You guys are obviously a mixed gendered MC. Our strike MC is don't accept women as full patches. We have support and stuff like that. But mixed gender MCs are cool. If you can get that to work, that's cool. We have our own reasons to do with people not acting right and all that kind of stuff. But if you can get that combination to work, that's dope. You know.
And I've got much respect for people like Reap Lords. Like they've even got the Los Santos chapter. A president who's a woman. I think that's badass. And even clubs that are only women, that is badass.
A female president, that is badass because it proves that these clubs, and I'll say that as a thing to them, don't see that as a problem. They can listen to their president, they can do their president duties, and their race or gender don't get in the way of that. So that's good.
Yeah. Listen, you get a lot of those boys who are like, oh, I ain't gonna listen to you or have a woman taking charge of me because I'm a man. That's just sexist. Go live back in the 1940s.
Unfortunately, that's just.
If you're a president,
especially in the biker scene, that's very common. Very common.
Yeah.
In that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, what do you expect? Just because she's a woman, what do you expect? A really big fucking ass woman who's got muscles and everything? Then what? You listen to her then when she looks more like a man? Like, come on, man. If she's a fucking girl and she's the president,
right?
Don't let the gender get in the way. She's still a president. She's still doing her job. I don't see anything wrong with that. No, I mean, if you're gonna fuck it, it's like, oh, I don't want to join that chapter because the president's a girl. Like, what power does she have? The fuck?
Yeah, we have the reasons for accepting women into full patches just because of our kind of stuff, which we explained on past episodes. If you want to see that, but yeah, we've got nothing against women at all. We love women, even though Day prefers men. He still loves women.
No, I prefer men. I like a big dick every now and then.
Okay, on that note, we have to wrap up, folks.
Big dicks all around, big dicks. So big dicks, have you got a big dick in Striker MC? Respect to the big dicks.
I look at your club very differently now. I will be on off.
Can I say, Mongols? Thanks having you.
So you have something against gay people now? That's what you're saying?
You've been really good guests. You've been really good guests. Appreciate you guys coming on.
No, for real.
Episode 6.
All jokes aside,
really
you
good
guys,
shit, boys.
you guys actually talked. Some of you, I wish,
Listen.
your other
quiet.
people would have talked more. She,
Well,
yeah. I ain't gonna say
thanks,
nothing else.
thanks.
You know what you did. You know what you
Hey,
did.
I mean, hold on,
Nick,
Mayday, you did say you don't want people who talk too
everyone
much.
shut the
and like
fuck up.
talk
Everyone shut the
No,
fuck up.
I
Next
wanted
episode
people to
of
talk a lot,
Next
just not
episode of
fucking
Cook Talk is
pick on
coming
each
out
other.
Monday, so be there. We don't know who's coming on, if we're having guests or not, but Monday is next.
We're having
Cook Talk,
guests.
probably around
We're having
this
guests.
time.
We just don't know which one of them is gonna be the guest that
around
time.
this fucking time, because we get a good turnout around this time. So yeah, this episode went great.
Hey,
Episode
thanks for
7
watching.
next. Fantastic.
Club
Thanks a lot.
Talk, another episode for you. Yeah.
Club Talk.
Club Talk, motherfucker.